All right, so today I'm going to be going through Google Expedition. Here's the little icon. If you would be searching for it in the App Store, you would Google the name that's there and look for that little icon. So if you could just download that now, it'll be easier to understand what I'm talking about throughout the presentation. All right, so this new app is about virtual field trips. They have guided information through thousands of places around the world. Right here are just a couple of them. I've actually been to the London Eye, so it was really neat to see that on Google Expedition next to what I had experienced. But they have lots more fun facts and things to click on as you VR around London. How you could use this in a special education classroom is, I put a scenario up here. You can feel free to read, but I'm just going to kind of keep talking about it. Is if you have a student that's uncomfortable driving to a destination, is uncomfortable with the place that you are going, or would just feel safer to do something inside the classroom, they would be able to go to these places and explore without having the noise and the chaos and their peers around them, and they would be able to better focus on the educational aspect of the experience. Although I do believe that students in special education should be incorporated on field trips with their peers, given the option to use Google Expedition, students might take a guided tour of an animal rescue or VR across the Amazon plains or visit the American Museum of Natural History on their tablet or phone. This could also be great to use in free time. This tool can be used during in-store recess, free time, or as an award. So if your students are acting really wonderful that day, or you have a star system or a sticker system, at the end of the day, maybe they get 10 minutes to mess around on Google Expedition. So it's fun and it's educational. They'll be able to use this to explore while also doing something that is educational for them. I know I get lost in it, so I'm hoping my students will enjoy it as well. So now it's your turn. If you've downloaded the app, feel free to open that up. If you haven't, you can listen in. You'll still kind of understand. But on the home page, you can find Underwater in the Galapagos, which is one of the newer ones that they've uploaded. It should be featured on the home page. You can click and you can explore around. This is one of the pictures that you will see. You will be able to click on these little icons, and that will feature more information about animals, the bleached coral reefs, water levels. This is a very science-based expedition. And these fun facts will lead into questions that we as teachers could use to quiz students on what they have learned, or maybe even students just want to ponder on those questions while they're exploring themselves and do some reflective thinking. There is an addition. They have this thing, and it's called Google Cardboard, and they are VR goggles that you would slip a phone into so that you could see things in almost a 3D real-life situation. This feature would cost you $15. However, I have featured down here a little Pinterest-esque do-it-yourself DIY project where you can make these Google Cardboards on your own. So ask students to bring in cereal boxes or pizza boxes or whatever they have that's not too dirty to make their own if they would like to utilize that feature. It would be more cheap and much more effective, as us teachers know that we like to kind of work on our budget. And at this point, I would ask for any questions. But seeing as this is a video, I'm not exactly sure how to do that. So I guess you could feel free to email me. My email provided on my webpage if you have any questions about Google Expedition and how I will be using it in my classroom. Thank you, and I hope you have the absolute loveliest of days.